So the other day we had a group of people who got into a little bit of a pissing match, we can say. Now, I think every man out there has probably got into a healthy fight before or close to it. What we're about to look at is not that. I'm not sure what the situation was, but it looked like a group of Trump supporters and a group of Kamala supporters just kind of clashed. It looked like maybe there was a protest or a rally or something, but this is probably a perfect example as far as how a civil war would go, like liberals versus conservatives or right wing versus left wing. Pretty obvious take on what would happen there. So pretty much right after Kamala announced that she was going to run for president, the stock market crashes. Is anyone here surprised? Talks of recession, more inflation, higher rates. And so a big thank you to American Heart for Gold for sponsoring today's video. Investing in precious metals has historically been a great hedge against inflation. And for me, I don't trust anyone other than American Heart for Gold. I know I'm getting the best price. They have a buyback guarantee. They have a 5-star rating on the Better Business Bureau. And they have experts. So when you call in, tell them that I sent you, and they will give you up to $15,000 worth of free silver on your first order. So call now. It's 844-940-0662, or you can text HEAVY to 65532. And a big thank you again to American Heart for Gold for sponsoring today's video. So, a lot going on here. I'm going to break this down because it's a little bit of a issue. So, if you take a look at the beginning, a Harris Walls supporter decides to charge at a Trump supporter first, and he defends himself. Then it all kind of comes apart. Then the big gentleman grabs the guy who charged at him, and I think it's an acceptable response. You're trying to protect your buddy from a guy who is charging at him. Great. Calm down. I'm going to hold you until you calm down. But this guy is absolutely out of his mind. He looks like he doesn't come out of his room and plays video games all day, and he's wearing a mask. So that should tell you about his cognitive ability. You have none. You're outside post-COVID, post whatever disease you can think of, and you're outside in the wilderness with a bunch of trees around with a mask on. Tell me you're stupid without telling me you're stupid, and then I'll show you this picture, and then you can, I don't know, ask your mom, who I think was in this video, if you're stupid or not. And look, if she's stupid too, then you're not going to get the answer you're looking for. Now, I will say something. If you notice, the two gentlemen who are talking here both have a sidearm on their hip, and I want to say it's really good restraint that both of them didn't pull it, because this is not an opportunity to pull a firearm just over a little, I don't know, scuffle, fist fight, whatever it is. So then the guy who originally grabbed him kind of blows it off. He's like, okay, we're done here. And the mother, I believe, of the kid, or I don't know, who ran up originally, just kind of loses it here. And it's pretty interesting what she says. So this is kind of where people need to check their emotions. And let me just be the first one to say, I used to be very quick to get angry. Not over something like this. But if you're a person who screws me around, I'm thinking of about 50 ways to really screw you back, which is a horrible precedent, because ultimately when you seek revenge, you better dig 2 graves. But a lot of the times I think people just need to step back and think about what they're doing and think about, I don't know, who started the damn thing. In this situation, your kid charged at another man full speed, and what did you expect the guy to do? Just let the guy tackle him like he's in the Super Bowl? Oh, he's running at me. Oh, I better not do anything. I think this is where the saying fuck around and find out originated from, is when somebody starts something and is stupid and then they get a consequence they don't like. In this situation, it was just, I don't know, being restrained for a couple seconds and then being called a bunch of names, which his mom just, I don't know, never heard the saying sticks and stones. But I think this is just kind of a great eye-opening deal, because a lot of people are fired up right now. A lot of people have, I don't know, a lot of anger in them because they really want Kamala in there. Oh man, if she doesn't get in there, I'm not going to be able to wear a mask anymore. Look, at the end of the day, if you start something like this, you're going to find out. And this was a very small find out. Nothing happened other than your feelings are hurt and your mom's just, I don't know, even crazier than yesterday. But maybe next time think about what you're doing. Just hold your Harris Walls sign up, stand there like an idiot with your mask on, and leave it at that. Because the dude who you charged at, there's about, I don't know, at least 5 things that I can think of that I would have done. Pepper spray, a slap, a fist, an elbow, or a kick in the nuts. Probably a bunch more. But you wouldn't have gotten up from any of those. So maybe just think twice next time before you do something like this, because it could have been a lot worse.